In this video, I want to teach you how to properly download the Mathematica notebooks that you will be working through in my Math 164 class this semester. What we are looking at right now is the Math 164 homepage, which is where you get dumped when you click on the Math 164 link in your Blackboard homepage. And to get to the labs, of course, we're going to go over to the main course menu and we will be looking for the labs link. When I click on that link, I will get to a list of the folders that contain each of the labs for the semester. So we select the lab that we want to work on, and in this case it's going to be Lab 0. And I click and I go into the folder. Now this particular lab has a bunch of videos to watch before working on the lab itself, but what I want to do now is actually show you how to download Lab 0. The problem is that if you just click on the link, what happens to the file depends strongly on whether or not you are on a Macintosh or a PC and your browser's settings. The typical thing is that the file will be downloaded into your default downloads folder, which will either be called downloads or documents. But there are some browsers that may open it up automatically in Mathematica. There are some browsers that may open it up in a tab inside the browser window. And that doesn't allow you to actually work on the notebook. So it's important that you learn how to download the notebook into a folder that you know where it is so that you can later open up the notebook and then work your way through it. The easiest way of doing that is through a right click. So we first of all need to get the mouse directly on the link and do a right click. And when you do that, what you get is a menu that comes up, and you want to use Save Link As. And that is going to be true on both a PC and a Macintosh. I'm working on a Macintosh. The PC menu item is going to look slightly different, but you're still going to have something called Save Link As. And when you select that, some kind of a browser window will come up. Mine is actually a Macintosh one. The PC's looks slightly different, but somewhere on this particular browser window there will be an option to create a new folder. And for the very first Mathematica notebook that you download, I would suggest creating a new folder. And I would create a folder called something like My Math 164 Notebooks so that you can easily find them. And this should be created in your home folder. So I'm actually going to have to cancel that, and I want to select my home directory. And now I'm going to create the directory called My Math 164 Notebooks. And when I create that, then I can save Lab 0 to that particular folder, and I'll be able to find it when I'm ready to actually work on the notebook. So always remember to do a right click so that you can control where the download goes.